everybody. Find a comfortable place on the floor or on the bed or just some place where you can feel comfortable. And ground your lower body into the mat. Let your spine be long and tall. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Your neck is long and relaxed. The crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. And your hands can rest on your thighs, palms down or palms up. And just let your eyes close for a moment, or if that's not quite comfortable for you, just let them be, take a comfortable gaze down towards the floor. And just give yourself a little scan from head to toe, just noticing how you're feeling today. You don't have to try to change anything yet, you're just observing. And slowly start to lengthen the inhales and exhales. Feel the breath pour down into the belly, feeling the belly expand. Then let the side ribs expand and then up into the breastbone, fully filling the lungs. And then on your exhale, just let all the air pour out of your lungs. Emptying until you squeeze your belly button in towards your spine at the end. And then relax your belly, letting the inhale happen again, letting the air pour in from the bottom to the middle to the top. And then pouring all the breath out. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths like this. Let's take one more long, slow, deep breath in. And then exhale fully, letting everything go. And then just returning to a normal breath. Give yourself another scan from head to toe. Just noticing now if there's any tension in any of the areas. And just see if you can let all the muscles relax that aren't involved in keeping you sitting up. Relaxation isn't slouching or going limp. It's maintaining an erect and balanced posture while relaxing everything else. Once your body is relaxed, see if you can relax the muscle of your mind. Then allow your attention to go down into the body and just feel all the sensations affecting your body. It could be the air on your skin, maybe any sounds around you. The feel of the clothes on your skin, the feel of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. And then take your awareness into your mind and just observe the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are moving through your head right now. Just allow them to be like thoughts. Well, they are like thoughts, but allow them to be like clouds in the sky. Just allow them to drift in. You can acknowledge them and then drift out again. Not attaching anything onto them, just observing and letting them pass on by. And then, can you allow this moment to be just as it is? Just for a moment, bring yourself present, allow yourself to be present, and without trying to change anything about this moment, just See if you can allow it to be perfect, just as it is. It's just a moment. You can always change your mind the next moment. But in this moment, see if you can just be. And see if you can allow yourself to just be. And see if you can let yourself silently affirm, I am enough. I am enough. And once more, I am enough. So let's take one more long, slow, deep breath in. And on the exhale, let it out fully and allow your eyes to open. And let's stretch out our backs onto the mat. And once you roll yourself down, allow your arms to come up over your head. And then just stretch your fingertips to the wall behind you and the toes to the wall in front of you. So you're just stretching and lengthening, maybe even rolling out through the wrists and the ankles, just reaching. Inhale and then exhale, allow the hands and arms to come back down by the body. And then slowly begin to bend your knees, bringing your feet off the floor, and then straightening your legs, letting your feet reach up towards the ceiling, and begin to point and flex your feet and toes. Warming up those ankles, warming up the lower legs. And then take your toes in a circle on the ceiling. First going one way, and then going the other, taking those ankles through a full range of motion. Let that go, and begin to bend and straighten your legs at the knees. Warming up the knees, warming up the thighs and the core. Keeping your upper body soft and relaxed on the mat. And know that any of these things that we do today, make sure you listen to your body, listen to your breath. And if something doesn't feel right for you, then modify it, or just take a break and don't do it and catch up when you feel ready. So next time your legs bend, bring your feet back down to the floor, then raise your right foot up off the floor and begin to make some circles with that right knee in the air, taking your hip through a full range of motion. The movement is coming from the hip, breathing, and then reverse the direction. And the next time that ankle comes around, let it cross over your left thigh just above your knee. And then raise your left foot up off the floor. Find a place for your hands behind the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Gently let your left knee draw closer in towards your body. Breathe, relax, and feel the stretch perhaps in the outside of your right hip. Inhale and exhale, let go of your hands, let go of the feet, bring the feet back down to the floor, and then raise your left foot up off the floor and begin to make some circles with your left knee in the air, taking your hip through a full range of motion on this other side, and then go the other direction. And the next time this ankle comes around, let it cross over your right thigh just above your knee. Raise your right foot up off the floor. Find a place for your hands behind the behind the right leg. Inhale and exhale. Gently draw your right knee closer towards your chest. Breathe and feel the stretch. Inhale and exhale, release your hands, release your feet, but keep your knees close in towards your chest. And then holding on to the shins with your hands or wrapping your forearms around, curl up into a tight ball, bringing your forehead in towards your knees. And begin to rock a little bit from side to side, just giving your back a little bit of a massage on the floor. And then if it feels okay on your spine, see if you can add a little forward and back rock.
And if your spine feels okay, you can have a little bit of a core challenge by lifting your hips every time you come up and sort of moving a little bit, changing your direction on the mat. And then going back the other way to start where we came, or to come back to where we started. And then rock or roll or press yourself up to a seated position again. And once there, go ahead and lift your right arm up in the air and then stretch over towards the left. Inhale both arms up and then exhale, stretch over towards the right. Inhale to center, exhale, stretch. Inhale, center, exhale, stretch. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee and then twist and look behind you. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist towards the other direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center, and then bend your elbows, relaxing your shoulders, and begin to make some circles with your hands at the wrists. And go the other way, taking those wrists through a full range of motion. And then relax that and make a tight fist with your hands, and then spread the fingers out wide. Make a tight fist, spread the fingers, make a tight fist, and then this time spread the fingers, and then slowly bend those fingers down so you feel that through the hand into the forearm. And then shake your hands out. Inhale, lift your hands up and back, and then exhale, take the hands down. Inhale, lift. This is an external rotation for the shoulders. Exhale, down, internal rotation. Inhale, external rotation. Exhale, internal rotation. And then bring your elbows down by your sides. Inhale, let the palms reach up or face up towards the ceiling, thumbs go back, and then exhale, cross the hands in front of the belly. Inhale, thumbs go back, palms face up. Exhale, hands towards the belly. Inhale, this is another external rotation. Exhale, internal. Inhale, external rotation. Exhale, internal rotation. Now just let the hands come back down to your legs. Take a few breaths. You can roll the shoulders out a couple of times, one at a time or both together. And then go the opposite direction, either together or singly. And then inhale the arms out wide. And then exhale, bring the right arm across your body and hold with the left. Feeling a stretch through the upper arm, the shoulder, the upper back. See if you can keep that right shoulder soft and down away from the ears. Inhale, open the arms out wide, and then exhale, bring the left arm across the body. Feel the stretch on this side. Breathe and feel. Inhale, open the arms out wide, and then exhale, bring the hands back down to the thighs. Inhale, lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Exhale, take the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, lift, back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tip your chin towards the ceiling a little bit. Feel a bit of a stretch through the front of the neck. And then exhale, come to center. Inhale here at center. And then exhale, take your chin towards the chest. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards the ceiling. Just a little bit. Don't crunch into the back of the neck. And then inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Take a few breaths here if it feels comfortable with your chin towards the chest, just feeling the back of the neck lengthening. And then inhale, come back to center. And let's move to our hands and knees to a table pose. So coming over, hands beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and we'll move through dog and cat a few times. So inhale for dog with the belly drop down, chin and tailbone raised. Exhale for cat, spine rounds up towards the ceiling, chin and tailbone tuck. Inhale for dog, exhale for cat. Inhale, belly drops down, gaze lifts up. Exhale, spine rounds towards the ceiling like a Halloween cat. Inhale and exhale. Then return to a neutral spine, and on your next inhale, well, go ahead and inhale, and then exhale, curve your body so you look back at your feet past your right hip. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, curve your body, look back at your feet past your left hip. Inhale to center, exhale, curve, look back past the right hip, feel the stretch through the left side of the body. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, curve your body over towards the other side, looking back past the left hip, feeling the stretch in the right side. Come back to center. And then sit your seat back towards your heels a bit, bringing your elbows in front of the knees, fingertips face forward, forearms are on the ground, and bring your right fingertips to behind the right ear, and then inhale, lift the right elbow up towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbow comes down to meet the other elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Once more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Then replace the right forearm down to the floor and bring the left fingertips to behind the left ear. Inhale, left elbow lifts. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, elbow lifts. Exhale, elbow to elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Once more. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, down. Replace that forearm back down on the floor. Gently raise back up to a table pose. Inhale and exhale. Curl your toes under, and then pressing into the knuckles of the palms and into the toes, raise your hips up towards the ceiling, coming into a downward facing dog. Now you can keep your knees deeply bent here. It's okay, and your ankles, your heels can still be up off the floor. Take a breath. See if you can feel the extension through the palms, all the way through the tailbone, one long line. Breathe here. You can walk your dog out a few times, bending and straightening the legs, alternating, warming up the lower body. And then inhale and exhale. Begin to walk your hands and feet together, coming to hang in a ragdoll position. Now here again, you can keep your knees bent. They can be deeply bent. You can hold on to the opposite elbows or biceps, and just allow your upper body to hang like a rag doll. You can add even a small movement just to let your upper body hang in traction. Breathing deeply here. On your next inhale, place your palms on your shins and lift halfway up, bringing your spine flat, letting the crown of the head reach towards the wall in front of you. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, bend your knees, bring your arms out to the side, and gently start to hinge at your hips, coming to stand up straight, bringing your hands to reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your elbows, bringing the elbows slightly behind you. And then inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, elbows slightly behind for a bit of a pec stretch. Inhale, fingers reach up. Once more, elbows bend. On the exhale, inhale, fingers lift. And then exhale, let the hands and arms come down by the sides. And then find a comfortable standing position and just pretend that you're standing on a little trampoline and just allow yourself to gently rebound. So just a gentle bend in the knees. Just sort of let your body shake, let the movement reverberate through the arms, into the torso, into the shoulders, the legs. Maybe you feel your head bobble about a little bit. Then let that movement come to a close and just allow yourself to pause here for a moment, feeling the sensations through your arms and legs. Let your eyes open and inhale the arms up overhead, and then exhale, hinging at the hips, coming down into a forward bend. The knees can be deeply bent here. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, come halfway up. Again, lifting the crown of the head to the wall in front of you. And then exhale, fold deeply into a forward bend. Breathing here. And then allow the hands to come down to the floor, perhaps bringing the knees into a deeper bend. And then come all the way down onto all fours again. And then slowly, I'm going to move my positioning, slowly lower yourself down onto your belly. And once you're down here, allow your arms to come out in front of you. And like we did on our backs, allow those fingertips to reach forward and the toes to reach behind you, feeling this lengthening throughout the whole body. And then make your hands into a little pillow and rest your chin here for a moment. Breathing. Slowly press yourself up and allow your elbows to come beneath your shoulders into a Sphinx pose. Your elbows are in towards your body, stacked underneath your shoulders, fingertips are facing forward. Feel the stretch through the abdomen into the chest a little bit. Allow your shoulder blades to draw back down the body. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly lower yourself back down. Make that little hand pillow. You can rest your chin or rest the side of your face. Bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs slowly from side to side. This can give a little relief for the low back. And then bring your feet back down to the floor. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders with your elbows and upper arms. Your arms are hugging your upper body. Elbows point back to the back of the room. Fingertips face forward. Let your chin rest on the mat. And on your next inhale, reach your left arm and right leg. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, right arm, left leg extends. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, down. Do a few more of these on either side, syncing the movement with the breath. Then come back to center, set back up again. And this time on your next inhale, press your hips into the mat and lift and extend the arms and both the legs. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale, extend your arms, extend your legs. Exhale, reset, come back to center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back to center. Once more, inhale, extend, hold, and then exhale, slowly come back to center. Again, making that hand pillow, maybe switching the side of the head. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs, or perhaps even move the feet in a circle on the ceiling. and then go the other direction. And gently release your feet back down to the floor. Bring your hands beneath your shoulders again. Inhale and exhale. Gently press yourself back into a table position, and then slowly sit your seat back towards your heels, coming into a child's pose. You can allow your forehead to come down to the floor if that feels comfortable, keeping your hands stretched out in front of you, or you could make that hand pillow support your forehead, or maybe even bring your arms back down by your sides, palms up, forehead to the floor. Find what feels right for you and take a few breaths here. Take one more breath here. And if your arms were outstretched on your next inhale, begin to walk your hands back in towards your body, coming first to a kneeling position. I'll face you so you can see. And then allow your hips to fall to one side. And then allow your legs to come out in front of you. And then let's just stretch out onto our back. Slowly lower yourself down onto your back. And again, raise your arms up over your head, and then reach your fingertips to the wall behind you and the toes to the wall in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly let your arms come back down by your sides, perhaps repositioning the hips if you'd like to feel a little more comfortable. Inhale and exhale. Begin to move your right knee towards your chest and interlace your fingers over the shin of the right leg, and keep your left leg long and active on the floor with the foot pressing towards the wall in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Just slowly let your right knee sink in towards your torso. Feeling the belly rise and fall against the thigh. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release your hands and extend your right leg back down on the floor. Pause for a moment, just feel the difference in the sides. And then bend your left leg, bring that knee closer in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers over the left shin. Keep your right leg now straight and the foot pressing towards the wall in front of you. As you let your left leg relax and that knee comes a little bit closer towards the chest. Breathe here and release and relax. Allow your head to gently loll from side to side, just releasing any tension that could be hiding there. Inhale and exhale. Release your hands and let your right knee join the other knee up near your chest. Each hand holds on to each leg respectively. Inhale and exhale. Gently release and relax. Let those knees just sink in towards your chest. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale, and gently roll yourself onto your right side, keeping knees bent in front of you and reaching your arms out in front with your palms touching. On your next inhale, slowly let the top hand glide across the bottom arm across your chest and open out towards the side. Your gaze can follow that hand, or it can be anywhere between it and the ceiling. Take a few breaths here in this supine spinal twist. On your next inhale, allow that top knee and leg to gently rise, coming back onto your back. And you can pause for just a moment. I'm going to switch over to the other side. And then you go ahead and gently roll over onto your left side. Again, bringing those knees bent in front of you with your arms stretched out in front of you, palms to touch. And on your next inhale, allow that top hand to gently glide across the bottom arm, across your chest, opening out to the side. And relax here in the supine spinal twist on the second side. Breathing deeply. On your next inhale, gently allow your top knee and leg to rise, rolling on to your back, repositioning your hips and shoulders for a comfortable resting position on the back. And then begin to raise your feet off the floor and then straighten your feet up towards the ceiling. And straighten your arms. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Fingertips raise up to the ceiling. Let your arms and legs just dangle here, letting the shoulders soften down to the floor, the hips soften. And just allow yourself to dangle up, feeling this inversion, gentle inversion for the legs and the arms. Allowing a little micro movement through the fingers, toes, feet, and hands as feels right for you. Inhale and exhale. Gently bend your knees, bend your elbows, and allow your arms and legs to come down to the floor, slowly lowering all the way down, coming into our final relaxation pose, or Shavasana. Now, you can stay here with arms and legs outstretched, but if you feel any discomfort behind your lower back, then you can slide a pillow or a rolled up blanket beneath the knees to keep a little gentle bend there. Or you can just go ahead and bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet flat on the floor, maybe even allowing the knees to sink in together so they support each other. And you can feel more relaxed here. So finding the comfortable position for you. You can also bring a blanket nearby and place it over top of you for a little bit of warmth and added weight for relaxation. Just find your comfortable resting position, maybe shimmying the legs, shimmying the arms, finding the right resting position for the back of the head, the shoulders, the hips, and the feet and legs. Let your body sink deeply into the mat. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths here, feeling the belly soften and relax with each exhale. take your awareness down to your feet. And starting with your feet, begin to relax each part of the body, consciously relaxing. So relax the feet, the ankles, the lower legs, knees, thighs, and hips. Relax the lower back, the abdomen, the mid-back, upper back, chest, and shoulders. Relax your arms, hands, and fingers. Bring your awareness back to your shoulders and relax the front and back of your neck. And relax the back of the head, the scalp, and finally all the muscles of the face, the brow, around the eyes, around the nose, the cheeks, around the ears, and finally around the mouth and the jaw. Let your teeth separate slightly so your jaw can just hang loose. Feeling your whole body completely relaxing. You can give yourself another scan from head to toe. And if you find any tension remains, just using your breath and your awareness, just allow those areas to just evaporate away. Allow your breath to deepen, allow your awareness to deepen, and slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And slowly, gently bend your knees and roll over onto your favorite side. Take a few breaths here and silently affirm to yourself, I am happy, healthy, and deeply at peace. And on your next inhale, allow that top hand to gently press yourself up into an upright seated position, keeping your eyes gently closed or keeping a soft gaze on the floor in front of you. And take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, bring your hands together in prayer position in front of your chest and allow the sides and backs of the thumbs to just press into your sternum and make a little circular massaging movement here into your sternum, into your heart space. And then change directions. Pause that movement. And on our next inhale, let's join our voices together on an Om to help close the practice. May we be free of suffering. May we have physical happiness. May we have mental happiness. May our hearts be at peace. You can allow your eyes to open and thank yourselves for showing up. Thank your bodies for working hard. And thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.